Hi, dear cricket fans and subscribers and friends of Cricket Happening Show. Well, this is your host Ram here. Today, in this cricket show, we are looking at the sensational win by England against Sri Lanka. The match was absolutely meandering towards a draw, with the weather really affecting it all through the 5 days. And suddenly, England just sprung up a great surprise yesterday in the annals of Test cricket, according to me, and by actually winning the match by an innings and 14 runs. What a sensational win! Congratulations to England. And well, dear fan who is listening to me, this report of this. I know that you are very eager to actually watch. To see what I was going to say about this particular match. And this goes to you, my dear friend, that you are very eager to listen to my review of the preview of the this particular match which took place. So this goes to you. I hope you enjoy it. And the other thing that I'm going to look out, if at all we get time over in this, is there is some very another sensational news. Shahid Afridi, the former captain of Pakistan, now because Misbah-ul-Haq has taken over as the ODI captain and 2020 captain, has decided to retire from international cricket. But yes, it is not totally retired. I would say it's a conditional retirement, because he says that he can come back to cricket if the present cricket board is gone and there will be a new cricket board. But he will continue to play for the domestic cricket in Pakistan, and also represent Hampshire in the 2020 this year, which is going to call the French 2020 there. Other than that, I would also look at whether, if I have time, I would talk about who could be the possible captain for Canada after Ashish Bagai has given up his captaincy post there. Well, first and foremost, let's head towards England in the first test in the N-Power Test Series, where England have pulled off a sensational win at the Sophia Gardens in Cardiff, going one up in the series, winning this match by an innings and 14 runs. Now, looking at this match here, as I said, there was this match was totally hit by rain. Every day there was some rain or the other. There were not two innings completed. Just the first innings, actually, Sri Lanka made 400 all out. England replied with 496 for 5 declared. In fact, they declared only yesterday on the 5th day. You can just imagine that. When Ian Bell actually reached his century, 103, they actually declared the innings close. And then Sri Lanka had to bat. And even then, the play didn't start before tea. And there was, this is something has come as a great surprise in the annals of Test cricket. In the past, I could only think of one team which could have done it, and that would have been the West Indies in the 1980s under Clive Lloyd. Even though the days would have been lost, you can count on them that they can still bowl out the opposition twice in 3 days. And that's what England has done today. And I think they should be really proud of this victory. I know this was the last day. There was some moisture in the pitch. There was spinners, Graham Swann bowled well. Chris Tremlett, with his height, was posing a lot of problems for the Sri Lankan batsman, and he was the one who started everything. And well, it all started with 96 runs in the lead. Sri Lanka were given some time there, and the openers this time couldn't really, they couldn't really cope against the bounce and pace of Chris Tremlett, who actually struck by sending both the openers earlier on. First, it was Paranavithana, who was caught by Strauss at the slips of the bowling of Tremlett for a duck. And then Tilgat Dilshan, the captain himself, left cotton bowled Tremlett for 10. So that was 10 for 2 for Sri Lanka. And Sangakkara and Jayawardene were there, and there was absolute, as you know, they are the stalwarts, and they were there. And I did yesterday say in my Cricket Happening show, when I was talking about the cricket update, I definitely said that Sangakkara and Jayawardene are capable of easily seeing off this situation, and the match is definitely meandering towards a draw. But I got a great surprise when Sangakkara and Jayawardene couldn't. They were also finding it difficult, because Broad was bowling well in the right areas. Tremlett was actually posing a lot of problems. He was also Chris Tremlett was also troubling Mahela Jayawardene a lot of times. Graham Swann was also spinning the ball very well from the rough. As you know, it's the 5th day, the wear and tear, and he was also troubling all the batsmen. And then Jayawardene actually fell to a very good piece of bowling by Tremlett, who actually, really sussed up Jayawardene and actually bowled a delivery which just moved in a shade, and Strauss actually took a good catch low down, and he was gone. So that was Jayawardene gone, caught Strauss, bowled Tremlett, 15 with 2 boundaries, 33 for 3 Sri Lanka. Samaraveera came in and joined Sangakkara. Sangakkara was just staying there, just seeing off the bowlers. But Samaraveera, Graham Swann came in and struck his first wicket. So the first 3 wickets actually went to Tremlett, and then it was Samaraveera's turn to go, and Swann got his first wicket when Samaraveera was clean bowled by Swann for a duck. He actually tried to turn a ball coming on the off stump into the leg side, and the ball kept low and crashed into the stumps. So Samaraveera was gone for a duck. After that, Prasanna Jayawardene, the first innings centurion, came in and joined Sangakkara, and there was hope for Sri Lanka. But the Kumar Sangakkara, the former captain, actually gave his wicket away to Swann when actually he got an edge and Strauss held the catch and Sangakkara was gone. So that was the time that one would have felt, England would have felt that now they really had a chance, because they have dismissed the Mahela Jayawardene and Sangakkara. 43 for 5 at that stage. Maroof walked in to join Prasanna Jayawardene, and Maroof didn't trouble the scorers at all. He was caught behind the bowling of Swann for a duck, and they were 43 for 6 at that stage, and it soon became 43 for 7 when the first innings centurion Prasanna Jayawardene was caught behind by Pryor. He tried to hook a ball from Tremlett, and Pryor behind the stumps did the rest, and he was gone for 3, and they were 43 for 7. This was the time England definitely got this match in the bag. But Rangana Herath also succumbed, LBW bowled Swann for 3, and then it was a partnership, because after that Thisara Perera and Ajantha Mendis. Thisara Perera decided to play some strokes. He made 20 of 17 balls with 4 fours, but well, that was not to be, because there were a lot of overs left, and the fifth day, the final day of the match was going on, so there were a lot of overs left, and Perera, after adding 30 runs with Ajantha Mendis, this was the over in which finished off everything. Stuart Broad came in and first had the wicket of Thisara Perera, caught by Bell beautifully at silly point, and he was gone for 20. And Ajantha Mendis was not out on 12. Lakmal on his debut was caught by Cook, bowled Broad. He actually fended a ball from Broad, and Cook in the slips took the catch. 82 all out, a sensational win for England. They won this match by an innings and 14 runs. And bowling figures, well, Tremlett was absolutely superb. 10 overs 2 minutes, 4 for 40. Graham Swann sharing the spoils with Tremlett, 7 overs unmaiden, 4 wickets for 16 runs, and Stuart Broad chipping in at the final stage, 7.4 overs unmaiden, 21 runs and 2 wickets. 1-0 up in the series. England lead the 3-match series, and it was Jonathan Trout of England with his double century who got the man of the match award. But just talking about this match, I could only say one thing. Well, I would really blame Sri Lanka, because you had Sangakkara and Jayawardene, the stalwarts there, but they still couldn't actually fathom and cope up with the bounce of Chris Tremlett. Graham Swann was also bowling well, turning the ball, but I thought it was not so difficult as it seemed out to be. Probably Sri Lanka should have shown a greater application than what they showed, and they could have still saved the match, according to me, because losing the match after being on the final day, after even Reina stopped play and the play is starting just before tea on the final day, if you still can't actually weather out the bowling and actually eke out a draw, then that is something which is there are really going to be a lot of questions asked as far as the Sri Lankan cricket is concerned. In this particular match, they probably has let the Sri Lankan fans down here, and by actually losing a match which would have never ever one would have expected in the wildest of dreams, that this match would have gone this way, where England would have got a sensational win by an innings and 14 runs. And England, I know they would definitely be over the moon for sure. Well, keep it up, good work England. Now very quickly here, now the other thing, as I said, we are talking about Shahid Afridi actually retired from international. Yes, he has retired from international cricket, but what he has done is he has put this retirement as a very conditional retirement. He is willing to come back into Pakistan if the present cricket board is actually replaced by another cricket board. Continue his domestic assignments with Pakistan in Pakistan, and also the 2020 is getting ready to play for Hampshire in the English County League now. So those are some news that I have here, and I think. And I would rather say that Shahid Afridi, if he returns to Pakistan cricket, would be much better, because we know that his batting is not like the powerful Pathan hitting which he was doing before. Those days are gone, but definitely he can really give the ball a really good hit. There is no doubt about it. but probably on days I mean, with his power, it could have carried over the boundary. But today, probably it is going one bounce over the boundary. But still, his bowling is a big asset for Pakistan. He still has some lot of cricket left in him. I wish that Shahid Afridi returns back to Pakistan cricket and plays it, because he's a great character, an aggressive character on the field too. And Shahid Afridi, I think Pakistan would be poorer without Shahid Afridi's services. And and now I'm talking about the local country here, Canada, from where I'm reporting. Yesterday, Ashish Bagai gave up the Canadian captaincy. I would rather say that my candidate would be Rizwan Cheema, only because of his experience, because all the other players are all youngsters and just finding their feet as far as Canadian cricket is concerned, like Jimmy Hansra, who played well in the World Cup. There are other players too, but I think my nod would be for Rizwan Cheema, the hard hitter from Canada, to take over the captaincy and prove something to the selectors here. That's it from me, your host Ram, for the Cricket Happening show for today. I hope you all enjoyed it. Keep watching Cricket Happenings. This is your host Ram, signing off. Thank you.